What future do I see? A future of freedom, agency, and choice, right? More choices in your work life, more choices in where you live, borderless democracy, the ability to transcend borders in a lot of different ways. I want more of that.
All right, welcome Jahed to BreakingGud.
Thanks, man.
Can you tell us a little bit about you, who you are, what you do in the space currently?
So I'm a steward of PrimeDAO, and I'm also raising a fund on the side focused on the Cosmos ecosystem. But really what I'm interested in as a person is shepherding more cooperative options for this space in general, right? We come from a space of a ton of competition, Darwinian dynamics, that kind of shit. Sorry, can I say shit? But I feel like if we build more options for cooperating and getting to other places together, people will take them. It's just not that they're not always there. They're harder to do, right? So that's really what I'm all about. I'm about funding ventures that do that and getting my hands dirty with people who are doing that as well. And that's why I'm PrimeDAO. We're still like super early on this, and I see it every day. And what I mean by that is like, you talk to every DAO here, every protocol that's not organized as a strict hierarchy, and they're feeling the pain today if there are more than 15, 10 people. What I've learned so far, my perspective, is you really gotta nail the social angle, the social organizational angle of this first before you build tools. Don't get me wrong, you can pick very simple things like payroll or something, right? But then when you move that into DAOs, it's another world, right?
It changes completely.
Absolutely, because payroll is super easy when you're like, are you a contractor or full-time? Right? It's super easy. That's one thing I've learned is that coming back, that we have not even touched many, many layers of that complexity, and we have to for this thing to grow, for this movement, even not just in Ethereum, and every chain that has a DAO, we have to kind of get to that next stage. My parents were Afghan immigrants to the United States during the Soviet-Afghan war, right? So like my childhood in the US was really shitty. I was poor as fuck, right? And so like, I perceive things that my parents don't even perceive as choices, right? So I want my kid to be able to view more things as choices and as voluntary, right? And not just like, oh, I'm gonna go to university, I'm gonna get a job that's the same thing as my degree, and I'm gonna do like whatever, right? There's this universe of options with this future of work that we're all building that I want it to be a little bit more complete by the time my son's like, yeah, I wanna get out there, Dad. Yeah. A key thing for me is we need patience. Even though we're all struggling with getting shit done in this movement, we still need to double down on patience. Find the projects you like, get on Twitter, look at the people doing Twitter spaces, what they're talking about, what's interesting to you. That's gonna keep you here long term. If you're a social worker, if you're a activist, if you're someone who's worked in community management outside of Web3, you are so needed because no one knows how to get people on the same page to facilitate conversations, capture decisions, make people accountable, and do it in a non-authoritarian, non-shitty way. Forget about the technical stuff. You can always read about how it works.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here today at BreakingGud.
Yeah,
it's
man.
always a pleasure to talk to you, man.
Yeah, man, you too. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you, man.